In this video we're going to talk about some of the things that we do on the guitar that lend it very vocal qualities. The two things I'm talking about is your vibrato and string bends. We'll talk a little bit more about the string bends a little bit later in this video. Right now I'd like to teach you about vibrato. Vibrato is basically just you're shaking the string basically up and down. It's like little bends and release. And the vibrato that you play will be a very personal thing. Everybody's vibrato sounds a little bit different. What you need to start working on is applying vibrato to any note that you play. And here I am, I'm just 5/8, 5/8 on the high B and E string, or the high E string and the B string. I'm going to practice my vibrato on these notes here, so maybe you can practice along. First finger vibrato is going to be the hardest. You'll see B.B. King doing the kind of like a butterfly motion, but we should be able to do it with any finger, and we can bend it a little more, slightly more, to get a wider vibrato also. Even our fourth finger. You hear sometimes you'll get a little bit of string noise from knocking this next string. You need to try to avoid that, but sometimes it does happen. And you might want to try some stuff like sliding up to the note and then applying the vibrato. And if you can hear it scraping against those frets, the string scraping against those frets. You might want to try sliding down to the note. Now, another technique that lends a vocal quality is the string bends. And vibrato and string bends go hand in hand a lot of times, because we'll apply vibrato on the end of a string bend. So I'm bending the string up so it sounds like the 10th fret, and then I'm applying vibrato. So I can break the strings, and if you notice, these fingers right here are kind of helping keeping this G string away from this string as I bend and vibrato, apply vibrato. Alright, now let's move up to the 8th fret of the B string, 10th fret of the B string, 8th fret of the high E, 8th fret of the, or 10th fret of the high E. We're going to use these four notes to practice our vibrato and bends. Each string is going to feel a little bit differently when you bend it and apply the vibrato. And even a one finger bend with your first finger, which is kind of a little hard, because you're oftentimes going to run into these higher strings. What I did there Just bend it up one whole step, and then another half step, and then return it down to a full step, and then back down. So, you know, that's nothing you have to get fancy with. You can just practice it on these frets here, and you can try to get a vocal-like quality from it. And this is a pre-bend. I bend it before I strike it. So this is something you're going to need to practice quite a bit to get enough strength and to build the calluses up in your fingers. And you should, you know, for your vibrato and your bends, you should try them on different strings also. You know, you don't really have to worry about right now if you're playing right notes or wrong notes. Here I was just going up 5/7, 5/7, 5/7 up the fretboard, and just doing the vibrato and bends on each string. See, I went up the fretboard instead. So this way I went the opposite way. I get a nice slow wide vibrato out of that. So basically at this point, what you want to do is practice these and see how many different sounds you can get to come out of your guitar. You know, maybe you can even mock people's sentences. You know, somebody says something and then you kind of make a sentence out of your statement when you play it. That's all for now.